Yo, how's it going everybody? My name is Dalton. Welcome back to another episode of Garage 99. Today I'm going to show you guys how you can fix your hyperblink on your Mazda Miata. All it takes is a couple little tools and we're about to get into it right here. Alright, so first thing you want to do is you want to locate the fuse underneath the driver's side. It's going to say flasher relay fuse. If you can't find it, when you turn your four-ways on, you're going to be able to pinpoint exactly where it is. Put some light in here so we can see it. Now just keep in mind I already did this job, so I'm just showing you to show you. Alright, you're just going to slide it off the bracket, turn the four-way back off, then you're just going to want to pinch it and pull it off. Here's all the stuff you're going to want to use for this job. Soldering tool, solder material, you're going to need the fuse, you're going to need needle nose pliers, flathead screwdriver to remove the flasher from there, and then side cutters to cut the excess off. Also, you might want a Monster. Shout out to Monster. Always gets me through the day. Good stuff. All right, so here's what you're going to do with this. There are the two tabs on both sides of this flasher relay. You're going to want to pry it up end by end. So you do one end first, and you go onto this side, pry that end up, and then you're going to slide it over those prongs. Okay, then you're going to take needle nose pliers. You're going to apply pressure top to bottom when you're holding this. You don't want to hold side to side because it's going to grab onto it. And you're going to pull this out. If you're looking at it with the prongs up on the right side, you're going to see that little resistor right there. That is 1 mega ohm resistor. I have already replaced mine, but that is the size of the new one. Those little tiny guys up top there, that's about how small this guy is going to be. But you're going to look for R1. Every one of these are labeled, so you want to replace R1, R1, don't replace a different one. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove that one. You're going to want your soldering tool, heat up the bottom of these things where the prongs came through, melt that, get it out of the way, clear the two holes up, take your needle nose pliers, take your new mega ohm resistor, bend it in a U shape like how this one is, and you're going to want to feed the two ends of the resistor, the wiring, through those holes far enough to where it sits about where this guy is. And then you're going to want to solder the wire to the copper connections, and then you can use your side cutters and cut the excess off of it. Now I promise you, it seems complicated. It's a very simple process and it works. Just make sure that this guy is solid and stable inside there, and be very careful with those ends because they are very fragile. And if you bend them too much trying to make them fit in the holes, they can break, so it's good to buy a multi-pack. Then once you're done with that, you're going to want to feed this back into here. You're going to take this, slide it back over, allow that to pop. It's good to go. Ready to reinstall. So go ahead and reinstall that. Your new LED flasher is ready to go. All right, once you've done that, go ahead and put your keys in the car. Only test this resistor once you have installed all of your LED lights, and don't use the four-way because the four-way will never hyperblink. I don't think it will. Only the turn signals would hyperblink. So go ahead and test your left and your right turn signals and make sure everything works. Obviously see the reflections of stuff back there. But it looks good. I'll actually turn the four-ways on so you can see them. But there they are. LED. Modernizing an old sports car. There's the front, there's the back. So we have everything but the third brake light and all the side marker lights done. Interior, headlights, turn signals, reverse lights, tail lights. Everything's done now, so I'm pretty excited about that. If you guys are curious on how to replace all of these bulbs, the fronts, there are 2 screws in both turn signal. Once you do that, you pull out the headlight. It's a quarter turn, and there are those push bulbs where you push it in and twist it, and then it kind of springs itself back out and locks in. That's how the front worked, that's how the turn signals worked, and that's how the reverse lights and brake lights worked. So to replace the turn signals, they're gonna be right here. Quarter turn, pull them out. There they are, there's the new ones. Put them back in. Just do the same thing in reverse. For your reverse lights and your brake lights, you just pinch these 2 tabs and this whole thing comes out. And there's your reverse light and your brake light. Third brake light is up here along with the trunk light if you feel like replacing those. Third brake light we will replace very soon. We ordered the wrong one. Okay, so it is kind of unfortunate that we couldn't get all of them done that we ordered because we did get the wrong third brake light. I'll try and figure that out with super bright LEDs. Well, we do have all the turn signals, the other brake lights, the reverse lights, and the front turn signals are all LED now. Alright guys, so that's going to conclude today's video. Our taillights are now full LED converted, and I'm pretty happy about it. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Peace out, keep turning those gears.